you find that even when taking signals from a very profitable signal provider, you still lose. Why? It is all based on down to these 4 factors that I'm going to teach you today. Okay, so I'll be explaining them in a few. Okay, so make sure you stick around. Okay, make sure you like this video and also make sure you subscribe down there. Okay, so if you subscribe, this channel is all about trading and every single thing that will make you a better trader every single day. Keep growing, me sharing all my entire journey, sharing my small strategies, okay, that I use to sniper entries. Okay, so next week is going to be big. Just wait and see. Okay, so why do most traders fail when it comes to using signals? Okay, but the signal providers are still making money. Okay, so it is down to you yourself. Okay, so you are basically, most of the time you find that you are making a mistake based on all these 4 factors. Okay, so the first factor you can write it down so that you can, after this, you can check on which factor you are struggling with the most and do the necessary so that you can propel to the next level. Okay, no one wants to lose forever. Okay, no one wants to keep on losing, whether using signals, whether you are the trader yourself, or maybe you are, yeah, any kind of sort. No one wants to lose forever. Okay, so the first one, taking signals immediately when given. So you find that when you get when someone provides a signal, let's say at 11 a.m. exactly, and then you come to check to see the signal at 11:20, that is a problem, because the market might have moved maybe like 20 pips, an extra 20 pips. So if the person gave us a stop loss of 15 pips, okay, around 15 pips, now the stop loss is 15 plus 20, which is 35 pips. So it compromises your risk to reward ratio. Okay, and you find that even sometimes when you give a signal, and then let's say we are closing we have entered at 1.3000, okay, GBPSD, okay, and then you take the signal at 1.3020, okay, that is an extra 20 pips, and then the market doesn't do anything, keeps on moving around there, and then I end up closing the trade at break even at 1.3000, okay. I am at break even, I've made no loss, but if you close at exactly that time as well, you make a loss of 20 pips. So it is very, very important to take signals immediately when they are given. So turn on the notification, okay, on whichever platform you're using for your signals, okay, Telegram or whatever you're using, okay. Make sure you've turned on the notification. So immediately the signal drops the signal, boom, you know immediately, maybe 1 minute or maybe in a few seconds, okay. So make sure you rectify on that, okay. So I know most of the time you find that most people are compromised by that, okay. Yeah, so that is the first one. Time factor, okay, the time that you take the signal, okay. Even when closing, you find that maybe I close at 100 pips, okay, and then the market starts to retrace immediately. Maybe you did not have a hard take profit, okay. Sometimes we normally just have a mental stop loss, or maybe even a mental take profit. Once the price gets to this zone, boom, I'll just exit, okay. I'll just see how it reacts. Maybe if it decides to move higher, I keep on holding. If it shows some signals to go down, I can close, okay. So that is the first one. Sometimes you find that you close at 100, then the market retraces back, and then the person, you see the notification later, and you end up closing at 50 pips, okay. So you risked 35 to make 50, whereas the signal provider risked 15 pips to make 100. You see the difference, okay. So that is one of the main reasons why most of the time you find yourself struggling with signals, okay. So the second one, which is a big one, okay, so stick around all the way to the end. Make sure you're writing down so that we can continue to learn more, and also you can rectify on where exactly you are going wrong, okay. Using them as a confirmation, using signals as a confirmation. This is a big one. This one comes down to traders who already know how to trade. They are already profitable in their own trading strategy, okay. They have a profitable trading strategy. Now they are doing this to confirm what other traders could be thinking about the market, okay. There are 4 types of analysis, or even more. Like we have fundamental, technical, maybe intuitional, you can say that, and the sentimental. Sentimental is where you look at what other traders are doing so that you can get an idea of where the market is going, okay. So this is a big one, okay. I just guess, like most traders, even the profitable ones that you see on YouTube and all over on Instagram and wherever, they still move on to check on what other traders think about the market, okay. Because you need, maybe sometimes you might be biased on a certain trend, and there is something that you cannot see. It's human nature, right? So you find that even like, for example, if I'm just scrolling YouTube and then I see someone has already done an analysis for next week, I'll just watch it. Like, I want to see what the other traders are thinking about the market. Like, but I'm not using that to take the trades, because I already know how to trade. I already have a consistent profitable strategy, and I follow it, and I love it. Okay. So what I will do is just get an idea of what other traders are thinking. Okay. If you look at yeah, and that's it. And if you look at on my Telegram channel, the free one that I post my signals, we post there with my partner, okay, with my trading partner, okay. Even when I see him post a signal there, I'll just take it as a confirmation, or maybe to just look at, to give me an idea of what he's thinking. Like, literally, I'm not using it to trade, but I could be using it to get an idea of what the person is thinking, my partner is thinking, okay. So that's it. Use the signals as a confirmation, and this is a big one, since you need to know how to trade. That's it. If you don't want to rely on signals only, you might decide to rely on signals only, which is okay, okay. But you on this one specifically, and if you want to be in the game in the long run, like forever, okay, maybe if this is what you want to be a full-time job, okay, make sure you know how to trade. That is why I always give my signals, then drop on my paid members, or my private members who have already paid to learn more of my entry strategies. I have to drop there to explain what I have seen, and maybe what I'm seeing, and how I will manage the trade, and what I expect, what I think about the market, so that they can also learn on the entire thing. Like, it's not just a signal to be dropped there, okay. They can learn from there, okay. That is why I always recommend, maybe you can grab my step-by-step guide. It is only $79 to get all my 6 entry techniques, then 4 for exit to take the profit, and 2 ways to place your stop losses. I keep on adjusting sometimes. Yeah, it is not like it is entirely fixed, but the core foundations never change, okay. The core foundations never change, okay. So if you want it, hit me. The link will be in the description to hit me directly, okay. It is only $79, so we just get ready on that, okay. So you need to know how to trade, to use signals the right way, because sometimes you find that you take a trade, okay, and then you don't know exactly why the signal provider decided to buy that particular moment, okay. So what you do, it will play with the emotions, okay. So when the other person is still holding the trade, they don't even care whether the market is moving. They are not even looking at the market at that particular time. But since you don't know exactly the fundamentals behind the analysis, like, not the fundamental analysis, but I mean the foundation of what the person saw, you end up panicking. Like, when you see a small loss, you panic, you close the trade, and then the market ends up going your direction, okay. So you miss on that. You keep on losing on profitable signals, okay. So you need to learn how to trade, okay. You take the signal immediately, then you need to know when to trade, or okay, how to trade yourself, okay. So that is why I always recommend you to take to just grab the step-by-step guide, okay. It is only $80. Probably if you spare the $80, or 79, that is, it is almost 80. You spare the 79, and then in 1 week you've already lost 100. So what's the point? It would be better if you invested in yourself, at least to get an idea of every single thing, okay. Every single thing. Sometimes even a profitable trader will just have their own issues. Like, yeah, they are seeing different things than what they are supposed even to look at, okay. It is part of trading. That is part of human nature, okay. So just contact me below if you want the $79 step-by-step guide, okay. So the third one is take every single signal given, okay. This is a big one, okay. So let's say we have a whole week, like we have a whole week, then we take someone gives let's say give a signal on Monday, okay. You take the signal on Monday, we make money. So you make money, I make money, okay. Then on Tuesday, I give a signal, we lose on that. Then, so you make a loss, I make a loss. On Wednesday, I give a signal, but because we lost yesterday, on yesterday's trade, now you fear giving back Monday's gain on Wednesday, okay. So what do? You end up not taking the trade on Wednesday. Then it ends up being a winning trade. So I have 2 wins and 1 loss. You have 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 day of no trade, okay. Then on Thursday, let's say, now because you've seen that we made money on Wednesday, now you want to take on Thursday. Then on Thursday ends up being a losing day, okay. What happens? So So I now have 2 winning days, 2 losing days. You have 1 winning day, 2 losing day, and 1 day of no trade. Okay. Then on Friday, because you now fear that you've lost on Tuesday and you didn't trade on Wednesday and you've lost on Friday, you don't take the trade on Friday. What happens then? We make money on that day. So I've made 3 wins, okay, and 2 losses. What about you? You've made 1 win and 2 losses and 2 no trades. So you end up losing in the long run. So you still find that the signal provider is making money in the long run, but you lost. Why? Because you are not taking every single trade they give. You don't care if you lost on the previous one. You don't care if you made money on the previous one. Every single trade is independent, okay? So you need to take every single trade independently. It is very, very, very important, okay? So make sure you're taking every single trade independently, every single trade that you're given, okay? So that you can be profitable in the long run. If they are making money in the long run, you don't judge a profitable trade or a profitable system, trading strategy or system based on one trade. Losing trades are inevitable, okay? Every single trader loses at one point or another, okay? So you need to take every single trade so that you can win in the long run, okay? No one wins 100% of the time. If someone tells you they win 100% of the time, they are lying to you, okay? It's not even possible, okay? So that is the third one. We are rushing so that we can finish through. We don't want this video to be too long, okay? So the fourth one, use different accounts on different signal providers. So let's say you are taking my signals and you are taking someone else's signal. Let's say you are taking signals from A, B, and C, okay? So A, me, and C, okay? So what you need to do, you need to have 3 accounts. That is if you want to rely on signals. You need to have 3 accounts. Account 1, maybe deposit whichever amount you are comfortable with. Account 1, you only trade signals from a signal provider A. Okay, I don't give signals. So what I do, I just update you on my trades. Okay, I just update you on the trades that I'm taking and the trades that I'm basically on GBPUSD. Okay, yeah, but it is all the same as signal provider. I'm not providing signals, but it is all the same. Okay, so on the other account, take my signals. On the other account, take the third account on the provider C, okay, on trader C. So by that, you've managed your risk, and by that also every single system is independent on every single account, okay? So you might decide to take this person's trades, okay, and then he makes money today, maybe I make money today, this guy loses, okay? So these accounts are profitable. So if you lose on the 3 of the account, it's all the same. It's all the same as if you had placed all the trades on one account, but it is way better to have separate ones. Okay? Because some systems are profitable than others, so that you can even gauge which one is more profitable than the other, so that you can know whatever you will do next. Okay? So those are the 4 reasons why most traders struggle with signals. Okay? The first one, taking signals immediately, like on a timely manner, immediately when they are given. The second one, use them as a confirmation. This is a big one because you need to know, you must know how to trade. It is very important, okay? It is very important, okay? So make sure you grab my $79 step-by-step guide on all my entry techniques, exits, sniper entries, how to place your stop losses effectively, okay, and how to manage the trade, and more on psychology, on the entire psychology on the strategy, okay? Is very important, okay? So the third one, taking every single trade given, you just got the 5 days that I just talked about, why if you don't take every single trade, why you will lose, okay? And then the fourth one, use different accounts on different signal providers, okay? So that's it. That is entirely if you take signals, okay? Every single trader once in a while just want to know what other traders are thinking, okay? Not because they are relying on them, but because they want to get an idea of exactly what is happening, okay? Yeah, so that's it. Make sure you subscribe down there. Make sure you like this video, okay? Make sure your like button is blue, okay? Never leave that, okay? And then after that, see you on the other side, okay? Bye bye. Have a nice day.